Welcome to this short video of the Berkeley Aquatic Park Tide Tubes project. You can learn more about the overall project by going to berkeleypedia.com, Aquatic Park, and seeing a wealth of information about how this project got started. Basically, after years of lacking maintenance, the existing tubes had gotten clogged, including sediment that had built up just outside on the lagoon side of the tubes, to where they weren't flowing much at all. The flow back and forth was not happening. Where the tide tubes hit the lagoon, you can occasionally witness a very small amount of flow. Where the tide tubes exit into the bay, you can see that only two of the tubes had any flow, and they were all arranged haphazardly after years of not being maintained. The basin itself, where the tubes connect to the bay, was clogged, and as was the area just outside the tubes in the lagoon. So the work proceeded by cleaning out that basin, cleaning out the tubes themselves, which had been clogged by a worm casing known as the Australian tube worm. City workers were able to remove large amounts of the casings, and then they worked on the bay side, shoring up the tubes, and on the lagoon side, removing a lot of the accumulated sediment and silt where the water had been coming in from the bay. With new hardware installed on the gates, and with the tide tubes cleaned out and the silt removed, the water runs freely through the basin, and you see a great flow of water into Aquatic Park with the gates open. Also back out into the bay, large flow of water going way out into the bay at low tide. With the large flow came some large fish.
Look at that fish. Look at that fish. There it was. It seems like it's staying up. Oh, fish. Big fish.
On November 13th, the city held a ceremony to celebrate the completion of the successful Tide Tubes project. And while they're looking at potential future improvements to Aquatic Park, we can all go out and enjoy what they've accomplished to date and congratulate them and all the citizens that contributed to this effort.